Look at that guy having a lava bath. Hello, my name is Nawa-ish, and welcome back to Illustrator Plays Minecraft. So I spent some time digging to get a tiny bit of ancient debris. My boots have pretty good enchantments on them now, so I want to make them into netherite, so I never lose them again to lava. Wait, you need a netherite upgrade template thingy, don't you? Well, oh, but there's that Bastion that I found last episode, so maybe we can go take a quick peek and see if we get lucky. But first, a bit of a detour. I'm gonna go grab some blaze rods, so I can make more ender chests. There was a lot of fire, but I got the blaze rods. So the Bastion is over on this way. Ooh, Enderman. Come on. Give me your pearl. Ooh, the looting on my sword is so nice. Okay, let's make our way into this place. Ah! Whoop! I am nervous. It looks pretty clear for now. Where is everybody? I don't love all this lava, but I think I'll just build up. Okay, be very careful. Oh, there's some guys there. Ooh, look at all this gold. Anyone coming? Okay, let's grab it. I guess we'll just keep going up. Oh. Nope. Oh no. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. Oh. There was lava right there, wasn't there? Ooh boy. Okay, let's just quickly gear up again. Alright, let's get going. Oh, there's some of my stuff. Pick it up, pick it up. That's the guy. Oop. No, okay. Wait, I forgot to bring food. Oh, there's some food here. Oh, he's wearing my stuff. Give me back my stuff, please. Get back. Oh. 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 Well, something burned there. Okay, let's see. I think I have everything except my shovel. I do have a spare one back at home, so that should be okay. Let me just look around one more time with hitboxes on. Yeah, it seems like the shovel's gone. Let me just cover all this lava. I'm starting to wonder if I should make everything netherite at this point. Well, I'm just gonna slowly look around this place for some chests. Ooh, chest! Aww. Ooh, more chests? Oh, look at all these guys. They're stuck in a hole. Wait, no, that's just a trim. Ooh, more ancient debris and scrap though. Ooh, pick step. Let's try this one. Oh, yes! Okay, we have the template. I'm going home. Yay! Yay! Now let's never do that again. Ooh, yep, I do have that spare shovel. I have to make sure that I duplicate this. How do you do this? I know there's diamonds involved. Oh right, it's like this. And then you need nether rack right here. Ooh, we could do this too. Alright, that's enough of that. So I cooked up the ancient debris, made myself an ender chest, made a netherite ingot, and now my boots are netherite. I kind of want to put a trim on it. Aww, look at my green little boots. I just realized something. I'm not going to be able to repair these with another pair of boots because they're netherite now. I'm gonna need mending. Welp, that is a problem for future me. So instead, let's start thinking about what we're gonna do this episode. We're still not in the 1.21.6 update yet, so no happy Ghast for now. But hopefully my mods will update soon. Maybe even in this episode? We'll see. So today I'm thinking of filling out this area a bit more. So we can replace these trees with custom ones, and we can keep expanding this path. Overall, just adding a bit more polish to this area before we get working on the bigger projects, like terraforming the cliffs. So let's get up here for a better view and get out our sketchbook and draw out what this area might look like. So I'm thinking of cleaning up the ground and adding a retaining wall or two. And the trees will be switched to the custom ones, but we'll figure out the shape of them closer to when we're actually making them. And some cliffs in the back that we'll make with a happy ghast when we get one. Alright, let's get started. We're gonna start simplifying the ground here, building up the dirt. So something like this. And now onto the path. So the path continues on with a similar block palette to what we have here, and it comes along this way, but when it branches off over here, these ones are a bit more worn down, so the pathway is a bit more muddy and dirty. Not completely sold on the block choice, so it might change in the future. I also finally made a path to the front door, and a little path to the workshop. And it keeps coming out this way towards the forest, and this path will eventually go towards a village. And now for the retaining walls. I'm gonna keep it really simple, just the typical stone blocks with some mossy stuff mixed in. To add a bit of interest, I'm gonna change out the top of these blocks to walls instead. Maybe we can put carpet on top? Nah. I was worried that the space between the dirt and the wall would be kind of weird, but having the short grass and the moss around the edge kind of camouflages it. So I don't hate it. This is what it's looking like right now. And this thing here might be a cute little flower bed. I did try to plant some flowers in here. I also tried out some coral, but it looked way too chaotic. So for now, I'm just gonna leave it bare. And next on the list, the trees. When I first found this area, this whole place was filled with trees, and these trees are actually from that original forest. So I want to keep them where they are now, and I'll just replace them instead. Let's do a quick sketch for them. First, I started off with a screenshot to help with the proportions. I found that the trees turn out a lot better if I really take the time to draw out the branches first. I don't want them to be too big, maybe as big as they are now. This is what I came up with at first, but I decided to swap them around. I want the right one to be a bit more special because it's right next to the path, so I decided on a multi-trunk birch of some sort. And we'll be making this one first. Alright, let's get right into a montage. Here it is. I really like how it turned out. I was worried that the pale oak would really read too pink, but it's not too bad. I also added some candles in the leaves to look like thinner branches. At first I did put in some oak leaves near the top as a highlight, but at this scale, I think I prefer it if the leaves are just one type of leaf lock. Though I did add some spruce to the bottom here, just for the shadow. I feel like I'm getting a bit more comfortable making trees. And now let's move on to this one. Ooh, good news! My mods have updated. We're now in 1.21.6. Wow, that fog is a bit too much. I'll be right back. Okay, that is a lot better. I got the mod called Simple Fog Control, and just tweaked it a tiny bit, so there is still fog in the distance. But that's not the point. We can now get a happy ghast. So let's go try and find one. There is a soul sand valley over that way. And I didn't really explore it too much, so there should be some new chunks there. Or that's what I'm hoping at least. Whoop. Ah, there's another one. Ah! Whoop! Oh! 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 Wait, where's the disc? You're supposed to get a disc, right? That is weird. So I looked it up, and it turns out that I forgot to update my datapacks. So it was messing with the mob drops or something like that. Unfortunate, but let's hope that I can get it again. Also, I know you can craft or barter for the dried ghast, but I want to go out and find my first one. So while we watch me painfully and slowly walk through soul sand, there were a couple of questions that I missed for the Q&A that I did last episode. So let's answer those. How many backups do you keep of your world? I always get paranoid about losing a world whenever I spend a lot of time and effort into it. This question actually made me go and make a backup, because I don't do it often enough. Apparently the last one I did was 3 months ago, so that's not good. I'm gonna try to remember and do one after every episode. Will you make a trading hall? Beat the dragon to have some nicer tools? Also, how large is this world gonna be? The trading hall will be in a village nearby, and I'll be fixing up that place with new buildings and stuff like that. I'm gonna need to get a mending librarian, so maybe we'll get working on that village soon. As for the dragon, yes, I will beat it eventually. I'm gonna be honest, I've never beaten the dragon by myself. I've always done it with friends, so I have a feeling it's gonna be very chaotic, and I should really prepare for it. Getting wings and shulkers is gonna be really nice though, especially when I want to start building bigger and start going further away from spawn. And for the world size, I have a vision in my head that there's gonna be different towns and points of interest speckled here and there in the world, and there'll be roads connecting them all together, so overall, hopefully a pretty big world. And now, back to our dried ghast adventure. I ended up finding a warped forest, which was nice. It's actually the last tree type that I don't have. And I got an achievement. At this point, I decided to head home and figured I would look through the soul sand valley that's near the Bastion. There was a nether fortress with nether wart, which is another thing I didn't have. And I dropped off some stuff at my portal. The soul sand valley ended up being not that big. I tried bartering, with no luck. They did give me soul speed boots though, which is kinda nice. And I decided to head out even further to find a new soul sand valley. Apparently we're surrounded by crimson forest, and it's very hard to get through. And then I made it to another soul sand valley. Ooh, I can try the boots! Whoa, okay. I don't like that. It is way too zippy. I foresee myself absolutely running off a cliff straight into lava. Alright, let's keep checking. Wow, there's lots of bastions in this place. Ah! Oh, there it is! Oh, finally! I was starting to lose hope. Oh, hey little guy! It's so grumpy. Let's carefully pick him up. Whoa. Okay. That scared me. But I guess I got him. I'm not gonna risk losing him, so let's go home. Oh wait, I should just put this guy in my ender chest. Safe and sound. Ooh, we're back. Wow, it's really bright. Hehehehe. Look at him. Aw, in the shade of the tree. I'll put him in water in a bit, but I want to continue on building up this area while we wait for the ghast to rehydrate. I'm thinking some sort of cart would go really good here. Then I could put some storage on it too. It could be like a horse-drawn vegetable cart. So I doodled one and it came out like this. Then I wanted to draw another illustration of the whole scene, with the cart under the tree, starting with thumbnails, and then to line art, and coloring. I'm picturing the wheat field to come out all the way to the edge of the retaining wall, and there could be some bushes and fencing. This was supposed to be a quick drawing, but I kinda got carried away, and I couldn't stop drawing. I really wanted to try and capture a peaceful mood with this drawing, with a happy little Ghast floating along in the background. It's definitely a bit unrealistic to what I can actually achieve in the game, especially at my current skill level, but I had a lot of fun drawing it. Let's get to it! And let's start soaking this little guy. We'll be building together real soon. Alright, time for the cart. Dried Ghast break. I am struggling to figure out the blocks for this, so I'm gonna hop onto a creative world to figure it out. I think I got it. Let me put it together. Oh my gosh. You are adorable. What the heck? Oh. Oh, he's like a tiny balloon. I wish there was a way to keep him this small. Alright, let's keep you safe until I finish the cart. A bunch of storage. Maybe this on the signs. Dye it brown. Rough up the ground a little. Can't forget the grass. Look, look! I finished it! Do you like it? I don't think he cares. Well, I think it turned out okay. Oh, he's so big! Hello! So I'm gonna be making a tree with him later, but for now I wanna finish off this area. So we're gonna bring out the wheat to around here. Smooth out the ground a bit. Add a little hedge and a gate. I did consider putting some sort of building here, but I want to maintain this sightline. So let's plant some wheat. So this is how it turned out. I do love a golden wheat field. Alright, I think it's finally time to ride this Ghast. Of course, the harness is gonna be green. Come on, guy. Hello? Wow. I wish I had some snowballs. Whoop. Ow. Whoop. There we go. Whee! Oh, right. I keep accidentally pressing shift to go down. This is the tree we're gonna be replacing. So let's do a super quick montage. Here it is! It took a bit of time to get the canopy to look okay, but it's looking alright. I found that having this platform here with all the chests and stuff is really useful. You can just grab everything that you want without having to get off of the Ghast. Building this tree with a Ghast was a pretty decent experience. It was definitely faster than having to scaffold everywhere. Now let's fix this. I kept trampling the farm when I was trying to get onto the Ghast. I also decided to put the nether wart here. I like that it's just a singular color, and it fills the space really nicely. That, and I can finally start brewing potions. Making the tree felt like a pretty good test run for building on a Ghast. So now I feel ready to tackle all this terraforming that I keep on talking about. All these floating cliffs and pillars and shards. But that'll have to be for the next episode. I'm gonna have to start collecting a lot of material. So as always, thanks for watching. I hope to see you soon. Bye!